This is going to be a recap in 3 parts. Part 1 is the bed opposite the patio. We're going to keep everything relatively low, the tallest being maybe a foot to 1.5 feet. Currently he has some sedum. It's full sun, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to give him an idea of exactly what to plant. So here, drift rose in coral or apricot. Sedum autumn joy. This is harder than I thought. Catmint, but Kit Kat or one of the dwarfs. You're gonna do geez, I got the sedum there. Do an ornamental grass, the 3 of them in a little triangle, which would be little bunny. That would be good. The Hamamelis little bunny grasses, 1, 2, 3. Doing a salvia, purple riot. Gonna do dianthus. You can do any of the colors would be fine. Anything that's kind of pink, light pink would be great. Gonna go ahead and do geranium roseanne here. Do salvia. Any of the pink salvia would be great here. Over here, you're going to do another sedum, but dazzleberry, which has kind of red leaves. Over here, you're going to do another catmint, whether it's maybe you do another dwarf catmint here. You're going to have this speaker towards the back, so do 1, 2, 3 of the dwarf Hamamelis bunny grasses. This bed is going to come out like this. The wall is going to come out here, so I would suggest you have a geranium here and maybe you put another salvia right here. Over on this side, the bed is going to come out approximately 2 feet and get rounded, then come back a little bit, and then get cut all the way up to here. Plantings here would be another drift rose in apricot or coral would go right here. Catmint walker's low here. Then a dwarf Shasta daisy. I can't think of the cultivar right now, but a dwarf one. Here you could do creeping phlox, Japanese painted fern, 3 of them here. Right opposite this window, do tiny tough stuff hydrangea. Over here, 1, 2, 3 Japanese painted fern. Then you come to here and you have the Japanese Andromeda that was transplanted. You have a hydrangea here. Take that hydrangea, move it over to here. Up there, which is approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 5 feet, you're going to put a Japanese maple crimson queen. Then you're going to do Hakana Cloa grass, which is Japanese forest grass. You're going to put 1, 2 around this side, about 3 feet from the base of the tree. You're going to keep the irises here, but you're going to cut them back, and then take some of that iris and put it over here. Go ahead and do Japanese painted fern, and you're going to do coral bells, or is also called heuchera, and you're going to do heuchera, plum pudding, and purple palace in kind of groups over here. Go ahead and do another tiny tough stuff hydrangea here. Then go ahead and do Japanese Andromeda shrub here, also called cavatine. That's going to go right in this area here. You don't want to necessarily plant anything on top of the Japanese knotweed. You have to cut that back and keep it at bay like 5 times a year. And I would just keep this. You have sedum growing already. I would keep it sedum. Over here, again, you have Japanese knotweed up here. You'd have to cut that down. And just keep cutting all the dead stuff off of the rhododendron. Otherwise, it looks just perfectly wonderful. If you feel a little exposed between you and your neighbor, you can go ahead and put Japanese Andromeda in there, or you could do a viburnum.